check.
I'm saying I'm going to check in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm free. Look forward to have a successful session. Yeah.
Pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes.
I'm on computer 2x.
You want to do your statement?
Yeah, I'm willing to work on the pay stub and the rest get on husband.
All right. I'll check in next. I made 2.25. I've been working on RTVA training and coordination. I've been working on the payroll, multimedia, overall coordination, executive priorities, and I'm willing to work on during pay stop and get the rest of the benefits back.
I'll go next. Should I go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 2.75. I've been working on the bills, the ROT VA. And I look forward to the section check. Um, I'm willing to work 50% back pay and 50% upfront. Oh, check.
I'll go next.
Yes, next.
Okay. I'm at 2.5. Not been working last week, and I'm on computer, and I'm willing to work on 50% pay stop and rest of the hours in my week.
Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Sandra, do you want to check in?
I'll be doing it, Sandra. Can I start?
Please.
I want to go next.
Can you just talk?
Okay. Um, I will be taking 3.5 was notifying the newly retreaters on Discord. I'm on computer and 1.5x. I'm willing to work on 50% pay stub and get the rest on back pay. Hopefully wishing we have a good session tonight. Check.
Okay, so I think it's everyone checked in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's been Wendy.
What's the name of it? Oh, eh? Excuse me.
Hello.
You want to check in?
Okay. I will be.
Hmm?
I will be joining. Trying to see it.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
No network.
So Team Wendy, are you not going to check in or what?
I'm trying to. Okay, I will be joining Lucy.
Hmm?
Yeah, to work on. The payroll.
That's not checking.
Okay. Please
So
correct
when
me.
you want to check in, you state your
Correct
feeling. Then you
me.
tell us what you have
Ateh.
been working on.
Say.
You state your feelings from 0 to 9. Then you tell us what you have been working on.
Okay.
So how do you feel from 0 to 9?
From 0 to 9. I want to understand the.
Your feeling.
I want
Your
to,
feeling.
okay.
From yeah, your feeling from
Okay.
0 to 9.
I'm feeling better. If I may say, 7. Everyone here is putting
Okay.
2.5, 3.5. You are all not feeling
No,
better.
don't look about
Don't
others.
look at
Focus
others.
on
You can
yourself.
say your own. Can choose
I'm
to say
feeling.
8 or 9.
I'm feeling better. I'm feeling 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Have you been
working on
working on
computer.
anything lately?
You said?
Have you been working on anything, any responsibility for the past days?
I worked with Lucy on Monday,
On
Monday,
what?
Tuesday,
Your network is not
on
clear.
token update.
Token?
Yes.
What is it?
Okay.
On the
Token
payroll.
update, Jay.
I don't know what that is. We don't have any responsibility that it's a token update.
Me too. So I don't know
Payroll.
what that is. That's what I was
Token
asking.
payroll, you guys got started on token payroll?
Payroll token.
You got started on token payroll?
So,
Hello?
Okay. So
so are you guys saying you guys started working on token payroll?
Stretch. Please stop.
You said?
Stand up and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
we're doing stretch.
What did you say?
Move on. We don't. This is taking way too long, and so let's just move on.
Yeah.
Does someone want to add our
Let's stretch.
upcoming deadline? Yeah, let's stretch. When you add our upcoming deadlines and get focused on our topics.
I didn't get you well, please.
Okay.
Ateh, can you help me and rephrase?
I said we are taking a stretch.
Okay.
5 minutes, right?
No,
Stretch
the
is
stretch
just
should be
like
over
the way
by
you
now.
stretch, not 5
30,
Okay.
minutes.
No,
30 seconds. Yeah,
So
just stand up, stretch your
what
legs 30 seconds, and you sit down.
what topics do we want? And I'm going to add some of our deadlines.
Hello?
Just Chumuendu.
Yes.
So topics. Anyone have any topics?
Okay. I would like to work on any topic that has a deadline that is coming up soon, but I'll work with someone.
Yeah, we typically would schedule the work during buddy team sessions.
Yes. On that body team, I was expecting someone that is already on the system, someone that has stayed for some time to have a body team with. I don't know. Just Sandra is there that is left.
Really?
I think so. When I checked on it.
Okay, anyways, can we get focused on our topics, please? Because if we continue to talk about
Yeah.
other
Okay.
work, you know,
yes.
you need to have, if you want to talk about deadlines, we can talk about deadlines, right? So you need clear topics.
No.
Does anyone have any topics, or should we break up into buddy teams?
Yes, someone can help me put it through. I like to work on a topic that has a deadline that is coming up soon.
Chumuendu, do you have the spreadsheet that has deadline?
I'll just say this is reviewing deadlines. You should be able to see the deadlines on your own, but you know, I'll put it as a topic, review deadlines.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so Lucy, you have no topics. Mamoon, you have no topics. Sandra, you have no topics. Okay, you have no topics.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like us to equally review the proposals.
For
If
what?
we could work on that, and I would really like the proposals you guys talk about, voting on the proposals that we're supposed to
Okay, so
review them.
review. I guess that's actually part of the deadlines. Review deadlines,
Yes, review also.
and then the other proposal was the recruitment proposals, right? Recruitment hire proposals.
Yeah. Recruitment.
Can we review the taxes 2024 plan?
I wanted to say it's recruitment.
Is it
It's
review
already
or
there.
verify? I don't know.
Is it?
What do you want to do? The taxes plan? Is that what you said?
Yes, because we work on it and you say it's not right. Can we go it together and review to see
Sure, but
what
the
was
work just needs to get done. We can talk about it all we want, but it's not going to change the fact that the work's not done, and no one has a link to where you verified these dates.
Ateh, can you remember the link that we have used that time?
Online, we use online links. We'll just have a session with Jay on that, or the two of us. We can have a session. Then we look for those link. We link, and then he reviews it. Which we cannot do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can schedule a session anytime, or any of us. I can work on it if I have time during the day. Link all the links, then Jay just review. That's the only thing we can do. So I think that's it for the topics. Except somebody else has another topic.
I want to, if you can go through the post POS, it's POS. Is it accounting? I want to know more about that.
Is it like you want training?
Yes, on POS.
I think I'm interested with those
Prep.
more
Please
training.
stop
Yeah,
and get
I
ready.
can get more
Now
training
inhale.
on it.
1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay, so you could just add the POS training.
Yeah,
So
then,
you said POS training.
yeah.
Okay.
POS.
Anything else that we want to prioritize? Actually, there's one thing I would add. I added a couple things. Value tracking calculations and payments, which is Sandra's COPS, and she had some
Oh,
questions there. Verify dates. And then I also added the board membership deadlines and functionalities. That deadlines are supposed to be a board session, but we never did the work. Prepare for it, so that's never going to happen if we don't have deadlines. And then there was one other one I was thinking about, which is leadership communications and deactivate. So deactivate workers who are not communicating.
review. Also payroll cards review.
What is it?
Wait. It's called payroll. I work on that and need you can review.
Okay.
Payroll
Payroll calc tab key review.
Yes, that one.
Okay, so let's go ahead and vote, and then if there's any other topics, just let us know.
Let me check.
So we have about 10 options: breaking up into better teams, reviewing deadline proposals, procurement hire proposals, review taxes plan, value tracking calculations of payments, board membership deadlines and functionality, POS training, leadership communications and deactivation, payroll setup. And what is this? Executive support
Pause.
priorities?
Please
What's that?
stop. Close your eyes. Count.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4,
What is it?
5. Open your eyes.
Executive priorities.
Okay, but what's the desired outcome?
My desired outcome, I would like to know the executive priorities.
What is that? You mean the executive priorities spreadsheet? Just looking for the executive priority spreadsheet?
Yeah, I would like to know executive priorities spreadsheet and what can be done so that I can do
You just need to
some.
schedule VA sessions. That's how you work on the executive priorities.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, can we go ahead and vote and then finalize what we want to focus on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is anyone voting or no?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's this? Okay, 6.
Sandra and Mamoon and Chinwendu, are you going to vote or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Chinwendu says that he's working on phone. So phone. And Chinwendu, when you track your hours, you just need to mark on your hours spreadsheet when you're tracking. It's line 12 for audio only. You have no computer. All right. So Chinwendu, I guess you're not moving to vote. Let's get everything
Time
prioritized
to take a
here.
break. Please
Okay, we're gonna
stop.
take a break. So everyone
Write
can
down
finish
whatever you were
voting
about to say.
while
Then
you're
take
taking a
for
break.
6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And it looks like our first topic is going to be recruitment proposals. We can address that when we get
Took one water.
I'm back.
But
That
Okay. So the first topic proposal here is to go over
I'm
the,
free as well.
oh,
recruitment hiring. So how does that sound? Are there any objections to the first topic?
no.
No objection.
Okay. So we have quite a few recruits. So there's Hyder, there's Tanzin. The Tanzin is just a review. We've got Sadir, I believe it is. Sabir. Sabir.
And the break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I think that's all of them. Oh, there's also Evrice. Evrice and Manda. I don't know. So let's start with just the one that's going to be a review. So, Sandra, do you understand this is all your responsibility to coordinate all these proposals? So you could maybe copy and paste them, and get them all organized? Sandra, are you there or not? Hello, can anyone hear me?
I think there is one new person is not included, Jane.
Yes, we can hear you.
I don't know who's this is though, but yeah, that's good. We need to copy and paste all these proposals. We also need
I'm
to
doing it, Jay.
hands in. Oh, thank you, Mamoon. Excellent.
There's
So
another
Sandra can do it.
person
Other people
called
can step up and help her. I don't know why we're not doing much coordination on all our recruitment. But but Sandra has been doing some communication, which is good, but we want to be prepared for our session here. So Tanzan is the first one. This was, I believe, approved already. So we're kind of just reviewing it. Actually, this goes in the decision.
Close your eyes. Count.
Here it
1,
is.
2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So this was Tanzan. All right, so I'll just do Tanzan on line 35. We'll start with Tanzan since this is just a review. So the proposal is to do a temp recruitment proposal for Tanzan at $5 an hour. And Lucy, Tanzan, Jay, and Sandra voted. So this just needs to be reviewed, and obviously Mamoon and Ateh and Wendu can vote as well. So Ateh or Mamoon are
I believe I voted on this proposal.
What did you vote?
I think I voted a 7 on this proposal. I voted on the NRD. Let me check. But I'm voting a 7.
Okay, so Wendy, do you have any vote? Otherwise, I think we are good.
I voted for 2. I think for the other ones, it's like the voting has closed and it has been recorded as passed. But the ones that have not closed, I voted for 2 yesterday and today.
Okay, well, we'll go over those ones later. Right now, we're focusing on Tanzan. So if there's no concerns, then I think we are good to move on because this looks like it passes. Okay. Unfortunately, Tanzan is not communicating, so I don't know what to do about
Don't worry,
that.
voting then.
What? What did they?
If it's not communicating, then why did we take time to vote on the proposal? I already voted on Discord 7. Yeah.
Because we treat everybody like human beings, even if they don't treat us like an organization, whatever. We don't care. So the bottom line is someone should try to communicate with Tanzan. Is anyone trying to communicate with Tanzan? Yes or no?
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale.
But she's not
2,
communicating.
3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So is that a yes or a no? Is anyone responsible for communicating with Tanzan and following up with them and trying to schedule the orientation, which is required?
Is she in join the Discord?
Yes.
Oh,
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here who are hired and being paid to do work. Does anyone want to communicate with Tanzan and coordinate the orientation and make sure Tanzan is scheduling and getting active?
Yes, I'll try.
Lucy's gonna do it?
Lucy.
Okay, cool. So Lucy, task. You're going to schedule orientation with Tanzan send multiple messages. All right, and that's going to be Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. All right, so now we can move on to the next person. Let's do Hyder. So for Hyder, we had a few votes so far. I don't know why you just sent a message to Evrice. Why did you send that? Andy? Hello, Sandra?
Yeah.
So you need to make a list of the recruits, and you need to be tracking them and following up with the next steps. In other words, you have to do it professionally. You can't just send random messages that don't make any sense. You understand? Like, are you tracking all of the recruits and following up with them, or are you just randomly sending messages?
I try to mention some while I send general message on the new recruit.
Did anyone understand, Sandra?
No,
You want to repeat that? I didn't understand.
although I didn't get the question you asked me, but I said I try communicating with the newly recruiters
I was talking about
yesterday.
Evrice. I didn't talk about other new recruits. I said Evrice. Why did you
Time to
just
pause.
send a message to
Please
Evrice
stop.
that says,
Close your eyes.
trust you
Count.
doing all right?
1,
We
2,
haven't heard from you in a
3,
while.
4, 5. Open your eyes.
I'm not hearing you clearly, Jay.
Okay, I'll repeat again for a third time. You sent a message to Evrice. It says, trust you doing all right. We haven't heard from you in a while. Why did you send that message?
I was supposing she's a newly recruit. That's why I sent the
Okay,
message.
so that
I
is
just
incorrect
saw her
information. So
post.
that you need to do policy tracking 0.1 hours because he's not a new recruit. He is. He has a pop already, and he sent us his pop, and we were supposed to review it, and no one did the work. No one reviewed the pop, and so we're the ones who need to review his pop and get back to him that his pop has been verified and included in the budget for a decision maker.
Okay.
So you need to be tracking and asking questions. Like if you're not sure what the status is of a recruit, you want to ask and make sure that we
Okay.
follow up with them. Not basically, if you just send random messages, you're not treating them like a human being. You're not helping them at all. Like, can you imagine if I just randomly sent messages to Sandra? Oh, Sandra sent her pop and she's ready to get in the budget, but I send a message to her like, oh, Sandra, you're not even communicating. I don't know what's going on with you. It wouldn't feel very good, you know? Because you're basically just treating someone like an animal or whatever. You're not actually following up with them as a human being. Okay? Do you understand or not? Did anyone understand, Sandra?
Yes, I hear.
She said yes, she do.
Okay, so can you delete that message, please, and send a different message saying, I'm so sorry that we haven't followed up with your pop. We will get to it as soon as possible. Please stand by. Because we're just not doing the work. Like, we're just not really working much. That's what you should say to Evrice. And you should apologize because he's a decision maker. He's applying to be a decision maker, so he should be very formal and professional. And apologize for not doing the work that has been assigned.
Oh, I'll do that.
Anyways, let's get focused on Hyder. So questions on Hyder's proposal concerns voting. So Chimandu, a 3.
Yes, I'm just joining back. I'm just joining back again. So please, I want to understand where we are. Is it on voting for the new recruit?
We're voting on Hyder's proposal for temporary work hire, $7 an hour. And you had already voted a 3.
Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right.
Okay. Uh, I'm seeing there $7 per hour for Haida. I think I voted 3 on Discord.
Yes, you voted 3. I added it. So would anyone else like to vote on this proposal? I'm voting a 6.
Hello?
Sandra, no, do not vote. Okay.
So, let me see.
And then we have Sabir.
So, Jay, I have a question. I have a question
Huh?
first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe this number 2 is the jurisdiction. But when it says Pakistan $275 per month, and then down here I'm seeing $840 per month. So which one is correct?
They're both correct.
So why 275 per month, and then another the jurisdiction is 718. So why the 270? What's the use of the 275?
The 275, I don't see 275. What are you talking about?
Line
Right, so
2.
275, yeah. So 275 is their jurisdiction, individual jurisdiction value. And then 718 is their family jurisdiction.
Okay. Okay. I'll be voting for.
Okay, Ateh is a 4.
Way to have
Lucy, did you want to vote?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vote 2.
I'm just trying to read on proposals, then vote. Just 1 second.
And then the next proposal is for
Tanzania.
Sabir, yes.
I will abstain by
5.
yes.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Sandra, are you voting? Are you going to vote for proposal line 34?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'll vote.
Can you please cast your vote?
Yes, I will. I'm doing that. Okay. I would go with 7.
All right, Sandra is a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so the proposal does not pass. Right, so that brings us to Sabir. So for Sabir, the temp hire proposal pay rate's $5 per hour for 22 hours per week, $440 per month, and someone else tokens, and he says that he doesn't want to. He wants to communicate on Workana. So I don't know what that would mean, but we can address that as needed. And that brings us to, it's only $15 to $30 for the recruitment process. I don't know if there's questions, but we can go ahead and vote because we have concerns with the budget. So any other questions or concerns?
Yes. Question on item number 5 on the proposal said I only communicate on the worker now. External communication. Is that the approved platform for communication? Is he not willing to communicate on Discord?
I don't know. It wasn't easy communicating with him, but overall, um, he says you can share company info details. Save Empire proposal. Yeah, I mean, I asked him as far as communicating external Wakana. As soon as this contract starts, then you can go to any platform we were hired to work on. So I'm not sure where you get that. We didn't actually address that, so I just don't know. We'll just have to see. But we can address that during the interview. You know.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3.
So
exhale, relax.
I already voted 7. Sandra voted a 5.5.
I'm voting 6.
Wendy voted a 6.5 already on this proposal. So Ateh, I think you're the only one who hasn't voted.
I will abstain.
But
So you're a
why
5?
are they not?
Are you a 5 or what is your vote?
Yes,
Abstain with the
5.
You're a 5? Okay. Cool. All right. So this does not pass. It is technically the color. I know it's orange instead of red. Okay.
Because it's very concerning when he said I will only communicate on Wakana, no external communication.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Exactly.
Little strange. Okay.
I'm just concerned about their inability to show up after submitting proposal. They are supposed to be here at least to be interviewed. My thoughts, though.
Cool.
May I say something? As a freelancer, actually people doesn't want to communicate rather than the platform because they fear that
Of fake.
yeah, exactly. In this case we can just communicate him and then we can vote again because we just want to treat him as a human being.
Cool. All right. So
Continue.
we're done with that. So I think we're done at this point. I mean, is Ev Rice and Lumanda and Lucian. I don't know who Lucian is. Who's Lucian? Maybe Lumanda and Lucian are the same person. I don't know, but they are decision. We could address this in the communications, but I mean, I don't know. For Ev Rice, we just need to verify POP, right? Verify POP and add to budget. Lumanda, Lucian, I don't know what we do with. I mean, they're not really communicating, so we could address that in the communication to get to that.
Luciana show she was she was the first person scheduled to have the session on Monday, and she did not show up.
To pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count. 1, 2.
I don't know that
I
she
see
or he.
I see her communicating on decision maker channel. Confirmed. But she said she was applying for the virtual assistant position. Anyway, so communication.
Lucian, she was supposed to be the first person to be interviewed. I don't know why
Yeah.
she was. Because she was communicating on the 31st of December. That was the last time I heard about her.
Rwanda. Is it Rwanda?
No, you share. I've never done it.
Lucia.
Yeah. Okay, because the communication I'm seeing between Jay and it was Jay and Luanda, and the person said she was applying for the virtual assistant position. So
Oh,
it's
there is
Luanda.
You will see Luciana said she wanted to check whether her proposal has been reviewed.
Lucian is from Romia.
Romeo and Luciana are the same person?
No,
I think no.
he's from Romia.
It's
Can you
Romeo
link,
country.
Alice.
can you link Lumanda's and Lucian's pop?
Okay, Lucian, let me link up.
Yeah, so for Lumanda, the problem is that they're not scheduling a interview, and they are from Workana. So we're having to pay. We have an open contract on Workana. I wonder if we've have any payments on Workana. No, just Rumiel. Rumiel's the only one we're paying on Workana. So we'll have to end Rumiel's contract soon enough. But so anyways, if we could link both pops to get clarity on Lumanda and Lucian, it says they both have pops. I don't know what the next step with Lucian is besides just verifying that. With Lumanda, it's very simple. Lumanda needs to schedule an interview. If Lumanda is not capable of scheduling an interview, we cannot hire Lumanda.
Lucian's pop is in line 76. Please.
Line 76. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Lucian. So $15 an hour for 30 hours a week. Training budget $10 per hour. Pretty high. New world, that's good. Do we have a jurisdiction?
Time to take a break.
Romania.
Please stop, write down whatever you're about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
Romania is definitely in like Europe or something. So it's obviously the old world.
Schedule.
Yeah.
On Discord, she's called, I don't know, is it the name on Discord? Sandra, do you remember his name on Discord?
Her name on Discord is Lock 9224.
So anyways, I would say the same thing. You need to schedule an interview. Schedule an interview if they want to move forward. It's very important to schedule an interview.
She scheduled interview and she did not turn for interview.
Okay. So that should be policy tracking. Not showing up if they actually scheduled an interview.
She scheduled on Monday. She did not show up.
All right, so I think that's it for this topic, right? Is there anything else?
No, I can think of.
No.
Lumanda, okay.
All right, so can we go on to the next topic? The next topic is our recruit hire proposals. Wait, I did that wrong. No, recruit hire proposals. The next topic is the deadlines. Reviewing deadlines. The desired outcome would be to review approved deadlines proposal for verification or certification or whatever. Okay, so let's do 12 to 24 minutes. Let's also start our clock here so we don't forget. All right. Do we have any objections to topic 2? Review our deadlines and deadline proposal.
No objection from me.
None.
No objection. From my side.
Okay, so topic 2. So this was a decision that was made to get us off of 60% pay stop. So if we do not approve this, we would go back on 60% pay stop. All right, so post this. Oh god. Can someone, damn it. Can someone post the proposal? I don't understand why it's not working. Paste.
Okay, is your rhythm on?
I don't know.
It was, but I don't know what happened. Kindly check.
Okay, I'm checking the rhythm. Oh, we missed a break. That's the problem. All right, so let's go ahead and take a break, and then when we come back, we can review the deadlines. This is the umbrella proposal. There's 27 sub proposals for 27 separate deadlines, so it's a big proposal. And then we can have everybody vote again as needed. And but anyways, let's take a quick break, maybe like 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Okay.
3 minute break.
Okay.
রাইট স্যার সন্ধ্যা পরে গরম পানি খাওয়া হয়েছে
And the break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back as well.
So, Ateh, were you able to review the umbrella proposal with the 27 sub proposals?
Not really. I saw the proposals. I was just confused because they were just too much. So I was asking if we are voting in proposal per proposal or we're just voting everything at once.
Yeah, we're just voting on all of them at once.
Let me take a look again. Oh God. Yeah, I'll vote a 7.
For which one? Okay. Okay.
For which one?
So Sandra, you already voted. Lucy already voted.
Yeah.
I already voted. So Ateh is voting. So Mamoon, do you want to vote? And we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Wendu can vote as well.
Which one are we voting
7.
for in particular? Because there are so many proposals here.
But you already voted. Then you're asking again which one are you voting for?
Yes, I
We're,
just
we're
want to
voting
know
on the umbrella proposal. It's line 8. Umbrella proposal to approve the following 27 proposals and deadline changes as listed below, retroactively as in Andromeda Hour 2, Saturday, Sunday, December 30th, 31st.
oh,
And this gets us off 60% pay stop.
okay, thank you.
So Chin Wendu, did you want to vote or not?
Yeah, I'll vote. But I'm trying to get it clearly now, working on my mobile phone.
You can just tell us what your vote is and then we can add it.
I'm voting 6.
What was it?
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Did anyone hear Chin Wendu's vote?
Yeah, 6.
He said 6.
6.
Okay, so this passes. All right, cool. So that keeps us off of the pay stop. So let's review our pay stops real quick so that we are all on the same page. So we're going to go to leadership here.
Okay.
So basically, you have your Delaware bill. Is anyone going to do this one? Can you do this one, Ateh?
Yes, Jay. Yes, yes, yes. I'll do that one.
Okay, that one should be easy. Taxes
Yeah.
allowed, deadlines update. So we're going to be updating our deadlines again by Monday, right? So does anyone want to take on that responsibility and make sure we do that?
I'll equally work on that.
Anybody else? Okay, so then we go on to the next one is monthly goals. So monthly goals is kind of like everyone. Does anyone want to coordinate it though and get it all set up?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, thank you, Mama.
Okay, so Mamoon, and this should be okay. So then that brings us to mini recruitment rounds. So obviously I'm working on this. I don't think anybody else is working on it. It's not going great. I don't know what else we can do. So if anyone wants to help out with that, be good. So then we have
Jay, why are you updating the information?
what?
I'll work with you on client work as well. We
Why are
did
you
that.
updating that information?
I'll put it's a leadership responsibility organizing
Oh, okay.
spreadsheet.
Gotcha.
So I'll link that line 53.
Okay.
What were you helping with, Lucy?
Yeah, I was saying I will also as well work with on client work,
What does that mean?
Oh,
Client work.
legal based daily wire phone line, monthly bills.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be really easy, you know. Anyways,
Yeah, we did that last.
What about
So
EDD,
you're joining me.
WCTC?
Yes.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Also, I will work on W
3. Pause.
ADD.
Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
And then we have WCTC amendment,
Yes.
and then we have the one-time 100% pay stop with fictitious business names. Business names. Right.
Yeah, I would equally like to join on those sessions. I would like to join. I would like to work on EDD, WCTC amendment, and the fictitious name complete.
Okay. So let's stop there. Let's go on to 99 to 51%. So the RTVA attempts are moving forward a
Yeah.
little. What?
Eh?
Uh-huh.
DSBNS complete for. I'll be working with you, right?
Yes. We need to update
Okay.
and fix the problems that we had before.
Yeah, because you just put Ateh, you don't put Ateh and J.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so so for RTVA, one of the things I was thinking of RTVA is that we could, for example, I would say we were 60% complete. So it's 60% complete. That would be equivalent to 5% per one. So it'd be 5% times 60%, which would be 3%. So at 3%, that would take down the pay stop to only 57% because we did 60% of a RTVA. We didn't complete it, but we did do 60%. So we did make some progress. Okay. So we still need to do 2 more RTVA sessions. Attempts. We don't have to do the sessions of the attempt. So Lucy and Ateh are working on that. Does anyone else want to help with that? Everyone's required to schedule at least 1 RTVA session per week, or you can be removed.
Yeah. I'll.
Mamoon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to all client plan criteria. So this is kind of like a VA work because it takes a little effort, to coordinate all the client work. So because it's like a topic, that we could do together. It's not technically VA, but but I can help with this.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And that's actually due by today. So at the end of the day, we are going to be going on 57% or 55% pay stop. So no interest in if anyone's going to go on pay stop.
I work on that. So we can do that.
Okay, you going to work on it?
Yes, Jay.
And we could also even prioritize it during main session if we want to just deal with it immediately. So then we have the tactical ops updating all of the deadlines. This is actually verified. Does anyone want to help with that?
Tactical ops. Yeah. I'll help with.
Okay. Ateh, in that one, we're still having problems with it, but we're making some progress, right? Okay, so the payroll setup is due on Thursday, January 11th, and Sandra and Lucy have been helping with that. We've been doing okay on that, so I think that one's going to be going better. Recruitment setup is due for January 11th as well. So recruitment setup is for the entire half year. Very important to set up our recruitment properly. Does anyone want to help with the recruitment?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll work on that.
Who was that?
Sandra.
Sandra and Mamoon?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have, the only ones we have left here is base equity payrolls and base upfront payrolls. So, I mean, we're having still problems with our payrolls, but we are making some progress on the payrolls because we did do it on time before. Okay, so I think that's good as far as like getting updated with our our upcoming deadline. So then the next step here obviously is the plan to end the 50% half pay stop. Right, so this is just nobody prioritizes it. I think someone mentioned it once on Discord, so it's good that we're starting to think about it, but we do actually need
Yesterday, I mentioned it.
Yeah, so if we want to get off 50% pay stop, it's really important that we prioritize that. It shouldn't even be that difficult at this point. Okay.
Okay, Jay.
And some of these proposals, I think actually Oh no, these are all increasing. Okay, cool. All right, so I think we are done with this topic. Any other questions on our deadlines and work? So, Chinwendu, you're the only one who didn't sign up to do anything. Do you want to work at all on
Time
anything?
to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Yes, I said I would like to work with Lizzie on what she's working on.
On what?
Said I would like to work with Lizzie on what she's working on.
Yeah, that's not going to work. So if you can't say what you're going
Yeah.
to work, it's just meaningless and there's no point to be here. You have to actually listen and write down and take notes on what you actually want to do. Because you can't just say, oh, I want to work on what you're working on. That's meaningless. It doesn't mean anything. You have to take
Okay.
responsibility. If you don't take responsibility for yourself and your own work, this is not the place for you.
If I take up a responsibility and I do something else that is not the right thing, I think is not proper also. So I'm trying to follow up. I'm trying to follow up. And what I have gotten, and I know I work well on that.
Okay, so I mean, just be sure to go to the leadership organizing spreadsheet. It's linked right here on line 53, and then just add your name to whatever you want to work on. Okay? Can you do that?
Yes. Tell me what you said.
Anyways, let's move on. So anything else? Otherwise, I think we're ready to move on to the next topic. Shall we?
Yes.
So our next prioritized topic looks like it's leadership communications and deactivations. So this would be basically our worker status. So review worker status, deactivate workers not communicating. I don't think it should take very long. I would say 6 to 12 minutes. Maybe we could do 9 to 18 minutes just to make sure we don't go over. So do we have agreement on our next topic, topic 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's
So,
only me, would have stopped this session and focused on work.
that is a 6.16. So we have at least 5 topics that were voted on higher priority than stopping. So I mean, if you want to propose that we stop, we can vote on it. But it looks like people would like to review these other. The next topic after this is going to be value tracking calculations and payments, which review standards which I think is related to our contention. So I think it's very important to do.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So, does that make sense, Ateh, or what?
Oh, okay. If the team wants us to continue and go on pay stop, then let's go ahead. As for me, I'm against that.
What are you against?
Sitting here and continue the session.
You only voted as 6 on breaking up into buddy teams.
I can still block policy and change my vote.
That's fine to change your vote. Anyone can update their votes in terms of every view up. You can basically revote every view up, right? So the proposal is the leadership communications and deactivations and getting our worker status review. Do you agree to that, Ateh, or do you want to vote on changing our priorities?
Let's go on. Let's continue the topic, Chair.
I'm fine revoting and we can rethink it, but if we have agreement on topic 3, then let's continue topic 3. It should be pretty fast.
Yeah, let's just continue topic 3. Then after that, we can review our vote.
Okay. So topic 3, leadership. So basically, what I wanted to do here is just kind of go to the budget and just go through every worker and their status and what is going on, and have understanding on all of our workers. So myself, I am like fully active. Lucy, fully active. Ateh, I mean, you're basically been fully active recently. Joyce, I don't know what's going on with Joyce. Alex, quit. Mamoon is basically, not working, barely communicating, and basically partially active. So that's a problem. So we can address that. Sandra is minimal work, partially active, and you are doing some communications or minor communications with new recruits, which is good, right? Chinwendu is barely communicating, showing up for a few sessions, not taking on a single responsibility. I don't think he took on any responsibilities yet. So I think we can ignore all of the decision makers for now, and we just have Tanzin.
Jay, I am active.
Yeah, I put here for you fully active. Ateh, fully active.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now
I'm
inhale.
seeing partially active.
Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Please, what makes me partially active? I don't understand.
How many hours are you committed to or budgeted?
Hello?
Did you understand my question, or should I repeat the question? I mean, I guess that's the answer right there. Like, if you're not answering questions, you're not communicating, then you're not exactly active.
Sandra, right here.
Okay. Like on the
What
not
did
being
you say?
any, is there any measurement for not being active? Do we say for not being active for 1 month or 3 weeks or thereabout, then we can put such one on not being active and make it to deactivate? What is the criteria for not being active? Is it daily? Is it daily non-commitment?
Did anyone hear Chinwendu or?
Did anybody hear me?
Very quiet.
I said, if we are designating someone as not being active, what is the criteria for it? Is this if the person is dormant? Is this if the person is dormant for 4 weeks, for 1 month, or 1 week, or thereabout? What is the criteria to designate someone for not being active?
Okay,
So
so basically, our model is you have fully active, you've got partially active, then you have partially leave, partial leave, and then you have full leave. So these are like the 3 levels, or the 4 levels. And then we have inactive, right, or deactivated.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So basically, the expectation is that workers are working on and taking their own responsibilities and getting work done. If you're not working, scheduling, taking on responsibilities and getting work done, like, I mean, I don't think I've ever really seen Sandra even take notes or write anything down on documents. Like, it's very, very rare. I don't know, Chinwendu, if you've ever written things down on documents either, but if you're not writing things down on documents on a computer, you're not really participating in the work. Does that make sense?
yeah, I made my
Sometimes I do write something down. Sometimes I create topics. So I don't know what makes me partially active. And I do participate on Andromeda. Sometimes Hydra with Lucy.
Yeah.
I'm always fully, as in I come online all the time. So I'm not understanding why I'm partially active there.
Okay, so another definition would be, okay, if you're working 30 hours per week and then you're only putting in 15 hours, that would be partially active as well, right? If you're not working your full time. So it says here, Sandra, you are supposed to be working 25 hours per week. And I don't know if the calculations are correct or if you kind of check base equity calc. Sandra, nope. I can't see it here. Let's find you here, Sandra tracking. So you worked 24 hours the first week, 18 hours the second week, and you worked 16 hours the third week. So your hours are going significantly down per week, but it could be related to the holidays.
so this is a system that one has to fix himself and to get some things done. For me, I still see myself as I'm under training, still learning. So whatever it takes me, I know I'm just learning because
Yeah,
I'm just into the system. I'm trying to
definitely.
focus.
So prioritizing training and prioritizing your work priorities is extremely important. If you don't tell us what you want to work on, we can't train you, right?
Okay, that is why I have to set up a session with someone,
Yeah,
perhaps you,
exactly.
or Ateh or Lucy, to get me through on something.
Yes, and also the main
Time to
sessions.
take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
The main sessions are a great place to
Okay, I'm
prioritize
thinking
getting
main
trained.
section
But
may
anyways,
have
Parsley Active is not like a big deal. I would say that you guys are more active than Mamoon, but it's not like you guys are doing full active work, right? You're not taking on massive amounts of work for the team.
yes, I want to get to understand some of those things, and I want a session. And I think on the general session, for me, I think is not the best because there are topics that are to be discussed, and sometimes everyone is getting tired and no time to. Like the last time I had with Lucy, I think even I was willing to know more, but she was like she had another session to attend. So I think I have to just start a different session for it. Hello?
Yeah. So, anyways, it's not a big deal. Like, not it's not. This doesn't affect anybody's you know pay or anything. This is just kind of getting clarity on how many workers we have actually working in the organization. Right now, it's very clear. Me, Jay, Lucy, and Ateh are the primary. I don't see disagreement on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just
So if you guys want to take on more responsibilities, that would be great. Just talk to us. Let us know what responsibilities you want to take on, and then we can add it to your work tracking hours spreadsheet, which we'll go over.
Guys, I'll need a break.
Okay, so what's going on with Joyce? That's where my biggest concern is. I'm not really concerned about anything else except for Joyce. Everything else looks fine to me. I'm not worried about it.
I need a 10-minute break, please.
Oh yeah, we forgot
Hello?
something. Okay, so let's take a 5 minute break, and then when we come back, we will focus on Joyce and figure out what's going on with Joyce. Okay.
Okay, let's take a break. 5 minute break.
Okay.
Time of break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I'm back.
So we are starting on the next topic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Sandra, I organized this by our contribution rankings. So we have something called contribution rankings. This would be the rankings of the workers based on their actual contributions and involvement in the organization, which is part of our power structures. And so myself and Lucy have been doing the most work. Ateh has been doing the third most work. And then Sandra, you would come in fourth
Yeah,
place,
okay.
right? So you're still very high in the rankings, but you're still partially active and you are showing up, but you're not taking on a lot of work because you're still pretty new and you're still learning, but you are trying, which is great. Okay, does that make sense? And I would even say that you're like a 4.5, right? You know, you're just like you're sort of in the middle, but you're making progress. But whereas like Chinwendu's doing less, Mamoon's barely doing anything, and Tanzin we haven't heard from communications. But I did update the deactivation policy. So you can see the deactivation policy from line 33 down to line 56. And basically, all of the top 4 have 24 hours without communication. So if you do not communicate within 24 hours, you can be deactivated, which means that if you plan on not communicating, you need to take partial leave, right? Or take full leave, right? You're not going to be communicating for 24 hours. If you go on leave, then you get a half week. You get 3.5 days before you need to communicate, okay? And that includes you, Sandra, based on your budget, which is 25 hours per week. For Chinwendu and Tanzan, it's 3.5 days. So if you go 3.5 days, like a half a week without communicating, you can be deactivated. And Mamoon, it's a full week. So
Time to
Mamoon,
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Mamoon's only budgeted 10 hours a week, so Mamoon is not expected to communicate as much. So it is true that Mamoon is not communicating, but at the same time, under our policies, he gets an entire week without communications. It's great that you showed up today, Moon, but you do need to step up your communications. But Joyce is what I'm concerned about. So I want to finish with Joyce, and then we can move on to the next topic. Joyce has not been communicating for days. Is Joyce on leave? I just don't know what's going on. She supposedly had gotten back from leave, but I just don't know. Right? So worker status
I saw Joy's message. I don't know on which Discord. She's saying she will be back
He said
on
so.
9.
on January 9th.
Yes, that was
Yes.
it.
It is
Okay,
why
so
Sandra.
He
so
left.
Joyce
Yeah,
is on leave until January
He
9th.
left
Is that correct?
after the new year.
Yeah, she writes saying she's taking a leave
she
for
lost a family.
unpaid
Yeah, she
leave.
lost a family member.
Okay, Joyce is on leave until January 9th. Okay, that is what we need to do. And please update your status and worker status. And we can continue to update worker statuses as needed. Okay.
Yeah, do you have a spreadsheet for updating worker status? Can work on that.
No, we just have a channel, but you can create one. And I created this little, ranking here that you can use if you want. And then we also have the policy. But
Yeah,
I
that
think
would be helpful.
I think this is part of worker status is part of our worker involvement criteria verification responsibility, which we're not really prioritizing right now. Okay.
Okay.
But it would come as part of that. All right, so I think we're done with this topic. We're a little over, so that's some policy tracking, probably just 0.25 hours. So let's go on to the next topic. So if we continue, the next topic, according to our previous voting, would be the value tracking for Sandra's hours and calculations, because she was saying that she wasn't working during Cobalt because the hours didn't track correctly or whatever, and that she couldn't do more work or whatever. I don't know. We could talk about it. So that was the next priority. From there, we've got board membership functionality, because today was supposed to be a board meeting, but we didn't do the work. Then we have POS training. Then we have payroll setup, and then we have breakup into buddy teams. So, and I think overall we're at a point where maybe we should just wrap up and check out, and then get focused for Cobalt.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So Cobalt starts in an hour and a half, or an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, we can just go through since we have some few minutes to the end of the session. But let's continue with the next part.
So the proposal is value tracking calculation payments for Sandra's calc tabs. Are there any objections to this proposal?
No, for me.
All right, let's go on to topic number 4. We're going to go to Sandra's calculation. So Sandra, do you want to explain what your concern is?
Topic 4. Okay.
Sandra, are you there?
Yes, yes.
So what's your concern?
I do not have issue with my tracking. I just want to be sure if I can work more than 5 hours a day. That's what I'm asking.
Work more
Because
than
last
5
time I
hours.
could remember I worked 6 hours. You were asking me what did I do that makes me to track 6 hours. I just want to know. I do not have any issue with tracking.
Okay, let's go through here. So this week you have 2 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours. Here you had 7 hours. So you had one day where you tracked 7 hours. It says you did a 3.5 hours during the budget main session. You did 2 hours on the budget proposal and voting, HR voting form, probably afterwards. And it says you did an additional 2 hours on decision maker support and pop changes. So I don't know why you would spend 2 hours on decision maker support and pop changes. Typically, you would update a decision maker pop very quickly and easily. So the question is, who did you do decision making support for? Either way, that I don't know if you're even assigned to work on staffing, so maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. But that's your 7.5 hours. That's the only. Oh, and you have one at 6.5 hours. So this one, it says you did 1 hour on budget removals, 3.5 hours on upfront payroll process,
Time to pause.
2 hours
Please
on
stop.
internal
Close
voting
your
form.
eyes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So maybe this 2 hours the day before was also on internal voting form. Is that possible? You just have a mistake here? Like, do you ever do decision maker support and pop changes for decision makers, or no, or yes? Sandra, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Have you ever done decision maker support and
You
pop
said,
changes?
did you say I track on decision makers?
Yeah, it says right here, staffing, decision
Trying
maker
to
support
hear
pop.
you clearly. Sorry.
So have you ever done decision maker report and pop changes? Otherwise, I think you just need to do the internal voting form. You probably did 4 hours on internal voting form. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, the overall internal voting form shouldn't take 4 hours, but it's fine. I mean, if you do work 7 hours or 6 hours in a day, it's fine. But I don't know if your calculations are updated. Yeah, it looks like we did update your calcs. So let's see what that updates in your actual assigned work. So this is day 1 and day 2 of the first quarter moon week. So we go to first quarter moon week and we look at day 1 and day 2. You were assigned to work on your main sessions and some value and budget, but you were not assigned to work um, on staffing. So if you want to work on staffing, we can assign that, and then you need to do that every single week and make sure you're following up on the staffing work. And so that's why you get 1.5 hours per responsibility per week for your base pay. So that's why it adds up to 3 hours for the week. Does that make sense? So if you're only doing payroll and budget, you need to do other work. You need to actually do your assigned work, which includes the showcase launch, the recruitment. You're supposed to be working on recruitment every week. You are the NRT coordinator, and you're not tracking much recruitment time. It says you did an hour yesterday, or today. You said you did an hour recruitment today. That's good. Also, you're not tracking your general time, which is a problem. So in your work tracking hours, you need to be tracking if you track your hours, you want to be tracking that time. Your weekly check-ins, monthly goals reporting, we're not doing a lot of that. Communications on Discord. So all of your communications on Discord need to be tracked. Scheduling on Discord needs to be tracked. Getting organized, preparing yourself, getting ready for your sessions, getting your list of questions, getting your list of priority topics that you want to go over. That is extremely important time that you need to be spending, and you're not tracking that either.
Stand up and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, we'll do a quick stretch. Yeah, and then you have your RTVA deputy role in communications that you're not doing. So you tracked a little bit of general work on your first week, but then you stopped. So I don't know why you stopped tracking your general work, but the first week you got an hour and a half, so you have almost 6 hours for the first week. You're not doing any training, which is fine, but it is what it is, right? So these are your assigned responsibilities. Do you want to work on the staffing or not? Is that something you want to do every week? Sandra, are you there? Are you gone? Are you Sandra?
Sandra, she's there.
I guess she's gone.
No, she's there.
You hear her? You can hear Sandra?
No, she's gone now.
All right. I don't know. Anyways, does anyone else have questions on their work hours tracking spreadsheet?
Yes, Chair.
We also lost Chimwendu. Chimwendu was having asking
Okay.
last time.
Okay, can you send a message to Chimwendy too, please?
Sandra is back.
Sandra, can you
Yes,
hear me?
I don't go. I just refresh. I'm hearing you guys.
Great. So do you want to add the staffing? Do you want to do staffing work every week for the normal voting form and the other staffing work? Is that something you want to work on?
I don't understand.
You don't understand what I'm saying? Okay, I can't hear. So Ateh, you said you had a question? We can't hear you, Sandra, so I don't know what's going on.
Yes, on my tracking sheet there is this responsibility I did, but it's a cross. The outreach. Let me see. The client work. What was that again?
time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes.
So no question. Does anyone else have a question?
Okay, yes, Jay. On my tracking sheet on line 133, we had a section on outreach, and on my tracking sheet it is crossed.
On line 133 for
Yes.
outreach and media for the sponsorship? No, we never did sponsorship outreach. There's no way.
We did outreach, you, I, and Mamun. I think it was Sonic. Was it Sonic?
But it wasn't for sponsorship, was it?
It was outreach.
It was for
We
client,
even went, we
client outreach. I remember doing
even
one for
went
client
through the
line
website.
165. It's line 165.
165.
Right, so our client outreach and sales is very different than outreach for our sponsorship program, which would be outreaching for our sponsorship in CCC, WCTC, and everything.
Okay, can you please remove the cross so that I can track the Ateh?
Oh, we just haven't updated your tracking, so a lot of the trackings haven't been updated yet. We have this new new thing
We are
here.
not yet update almost everybody tracking.
So if you see this on your calculation still not been updated, that's why it's not updated yet. So if you go to your calc sheet, it's not been updated. So that's why it has an X. Does that make sense?
Okay, Jay.
So it's because we didn't complete the setup process. So once we complete the setup process of the calcs, and we're going to be automating this more and more, it'll be easier and easier every month to get everybody's tracking updated with the calculations as well.
Okay.
But the reason why we have an X there is because it's not going to register into the calculations regardless. All right?
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying that you are supposed to remove the X and put a Y.
Yeah, but we haven't done that yet. We haven't gotten to that in the responsibility process because we skipped it for the setup. Okay? So we'll get to that as soon as possible. We just need to schedule and do work on payroll setup. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think there is everybody, not only Ateh.
The
Most of the
only ones we have updated are for Chinwendu,
and Sandra.
and from and Sandra. So just Chinwendu and Sandra.
Yeah.
Inhale together. 1, 2, 3.
And for you, Mamoon,
Relax.
Mamoon, I don't know what your position is. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm planning on deleting a lot of your assigned responsibilities. So you're just not doing them. So I'm just going to remove them if you don't want to do the work, right? All right, any other questions here? So for example, payroll and budget, and you're not working on payroll and budget. So for Mamoon, we would just give Mamoon value, which is more than enough for Mamoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, let's change this to Mamoon tracking. Recruitment, I mean, you're not really doing recruitment for 3 hours a week. So I would just remove the recruitment. You know, you can do recruitment for an hour and a half a week. Staffing, I don't know if you're doing staffing at all. So I would remove staffing, give that to Sandra if she wants it. But I'll leave the sponsorship. If you want to work on sponsorship, you have worked on sponsorship some in the past, so we can leave that for now. But I mean, the bottom line is you just need to do work, right? If you're not working, there's no reason to be assigning you any of these responsibilities. If you want to take on more responsibilities, just let us know, okay?
Okay.
Julio. All right. So, anyways, we're making plenty of progress with everything here. So Sandra, are you back? Can we hear you? I just heard you.
Yeah, Sandra is back.
So Sandra, do you want to work on staffing? Is that something you're interested in?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you would need to agree to do the staffing and the normal voting form every week. Is that something you would do?
Say that again,
Sandra,
please.
what is it? Sandra,
She said you should kindly retake what you said.
repeat. Okay. So what I'm saying is that you need to tell me what you want to work on and that you're going to be working on it every week and that you're taking responsibility. Because right now, all I heard you say was, yeah. That doesn't mean a lot. I'm asking you,
I'm
what
not.
responsibility are you taking on and what are you going to do
Time to
every week?
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Jay,
Sandra, the
I'm
question is, would you
just
like to work
trying
on
to hear
staffing?
you clearly.
Are you
Ateh
getting
can
me,
repeat
Sandra?
for you.
I'm not hearing what he's saying.
Is
Okay,
anyone?
Ateh will explain.
Can anyone hear Sandra
What
or
I'm
not?
saying is, Jay is asking Sandra if she would like to take on staffing as a responsibility.
If I would like to do what?
Will you
To work
like
on
to work
staffing.
on staffing like normal voting form weekly? Will you able to do that?
Yes, sure. I'm available.
Yeah, so yes, sure is not enough for me. Yes, sure is basically like no. Right? So I would want to hear
Say
what
yes,
your
I would like to take
responsibility.
on that responsibility.
And yes, I want to do it every single week and I'll do it on time and I know exactly what the responsibility is. That's what we want to hear. Sure, meh, sure, I don't know, maybe. That's not enough. So yeah,
Yes, I
maybe
want
your
to
priority should
add
be
staffing
focusing
to
on
my
getting your audio work.
responsibility.
What? Say again?
I said yes, I would like to add staffing to my responsibility every week.
Every week. Okay. And what work are you gonna do for staffing?
I don't know what staffing is all about. I'm here to find out.
Okay, but that's not what we're assigning you to do. We're assigning you to take on specific responsibilities.
So you can first of all start by asking what are the steps in staffing? Like ask questions, then find out, and then you
Yes,
say yes at the end if you like. If you ask questions, the main session is meant to ask. If you have any doubt, you ask.
that's what I'm asking, Ateh. What is staffing all about? Yes, so
Okay, so
that
if you go to your
I'll
work
know.
hours tracking tab and you go to line 64 to 67, no, 69, 64 to 69, you have the decision maker support, which you're not really need to do at this time. You have the internal voting form, session reminders, session responses, session value tracking, and main session storytelling. Those are the assigned responsibilities and work priorities under staffing. And it says you already put in
Time to
4
take a
hours
break. Please
on the
stop.
internal voting
Write
form.
down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. Again, overall, it's just very, very frustrating. I would say overall, I would say this is 0.75 value for going extremely slowly. The audios aren't working very well. People need to work on their audio. We've got to be able to communicate. We're having a lot of problems here. So let's take a break. Hopefully, when we come back, we can move on from this topic because this is going pretty brutal. Thanks.
Okay, 5 minute break.
end of break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
Anyone back?
Yes, I'm back.
Cool. So, I mean, I personally am ready to move on for this topic. Like, if Sandra wants to take step up and do more work, that is up to her to do. I don't understand why she's complaining about the hours. All the hours look like they're being tracked fine. You can work as many hours as you want. But again, it's a matter of taking on responsibility and actually doing work if you want to get more assigned responsibility. So, um,
I'm back.
Can you move on to the next topic, or we confirm first if Sandra is okay?
yeah, I mean, I think we're done. I think it's time to wrap up and check out. I mean, I was hoping that Sandra would want to take on more responsibilities. I was hoping we could answer all her questions, but it didn't really work out very well. So let's go on. The next topic, what we did one, would be the board and membership deadline. So we can address that as part of the functionality plan and just wrap up and check out. And then hopefully get started for Cobalt. People want to show up for Cobalt.
Yes, sure, we are ready for Cobalt.
Can you like on wrap up do taxes amendment call, or is it gonna work? I really forget to mention that.
Yeah, we need to prioritize that earlier, like
Ah,
you know,
shit.
Andromeda, but
Yeah, it's already late.
we can always try to call. It says they should be open for another 55 minutes, right? Right before. I'll try. I can try to call. Thanks for reminding me. I'll try to see if I can call right before Cobalt, but
Mm-hmm.
I might be busy. I don't know. But the sooner we get done here, the a higher probability that I'll be able to call.
Okay, yes, yes. Let's do first so that can connect.
Time to pause.
Okay, let's just wrap up and check
Close
out.
your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So are we checking now, Jane? Let's check out. I'm on mute.
Yeah, check out. Let's do it. Nobody wrap up first. So wrap up. So next steps is
Okay.
really just getting work done, right? Getting work done, getting off 50% pay stop. We need to prioritize recruitment and communications. And we also, Lucy, someone's going to be communicating with Tanzan. Like Tanzan's our highest probability for getting a worker involved, so let's try to get them communicating. Yeah.
What is her name on Discord? I tried to search Tenzin. I don't see.
Yeah, this is why we need to fix all the Discord names. We have a policy proposal that everybody's name has to match their actual name on Discord. Because like with you, Lucy, no one knows how to communicate with you on Discord. Because it's Namish.
At times I used to put Lucy. Then I
Namesh is
remember,
my
oh, it's
name, my
Namesh.
third name, unless I have to put
Yeah,
Lucy.
we don't care if you want to. If one is to call us, if you want us to call you Namish, you can call you Namish. But whatever we call you in the organization should match what is on your profiles, so that everybody, because we need to be publicly transparent. People need to be able to communicate, and so everyone's information should match if we want to be professional. Anyways, we have a policy proposal for that. Her name on Discord is Tanjiro. Tanjiro.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right, so communicate with hands in, and you can let hands in know that they have another 2 days to communicate with us before they get deactivated.
Yes, I'm going
Um,
to do that.
other next steps. We needed to get the board set up, so board deadlines and set up for our membership and board meetings. So remember, we're just the workers. We are accountable to the public. We are accountable to the board. We're accountable to the membership. So we actually do have to coordinate and organize the membership meetings and the board meetings. And if we don't do that, we should not be getting paid. So I think these are essential functions, and they need to be, you know, pay stops. Right? We need very clear pay stops for our deadlines for the board meetings, the council meetings, the membership meetings, executive meetings, all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Okay.
One for
Okay
breath.
then.
Please
Any
stop and
other
get ready. Now
priorities that
inhale.
came up?
1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1,
Reviewing the bills. We need to
pause.
review the bills.
Inhale together. 1, 2, 3.
Bills,
Exhale, relax.
bills, RTVA, lots of work
Yeah.
today. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out. I'm ready to check out. It looks like today we were at 2 hours and we'll probably end up with 2.5 hours. I don't know, 2 hours 25 minutes of value.
Yes,
So
2 hours 25 minutes.
this is our main session. So that'll be line like 20, 22 or something like that.
Okay, let me check.
14 main session is line 27.
Line 27.
27.
Oh god. How? 27.
So I guess I'll start checking out. I would give the session a 5. I thought it was really slow. It was really bad audio connections, uh, poor communications. Didn't accomplish much. But it is good that people showed up. It's always better if people show up at all than not show up. Okay. Oh, and I'll be working on um, recruitment, finances, functionality plan, media segmentation, etc., etc., etc. Lots of stuff to do. Check.
Okay, I'll go next.
Next. Okay.
Okay, I'll give the session a 5. It was really a slow session. I'll be working on the RTVA attempt on the tactical ops, full pay stuff. I'll equally be working on the all client plan criteria.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Are you done? Next person. Ate, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
I'll check out. I'll give the
Okay, let me
session
take down notes for you.
4.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was not that good. Just a slow, actually, as you said. I'll work on priorities. I'm going to attend my RTVA session, continuing right after the session. I'll continue with my RTVA, trying my best. And also, I'll work on client work criteria, I think that is, and multimedia. I'll do main session update. Yeah, check payroll as well.
Okay. Okay.
Can you work on reimbursement for 38 degrees? Ateh,
Sure.
I'll send my receipt.
Okay. Has
Next
everyone
person.
checked out?
Is Sandra there? Or you still can't hear Sandra?
Sandra. Sandra Mamoon. Mamoon.
If you're not here, then we just go. We need to rest and come back for callback.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I think we're done then. If no one else is communicating.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue with my RTVA
Hey.
session. You will correct me. And
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, was there a
Yeah.
question or something or what?
No, I'm saying that I'm going to
Stretch,
continue with my RTVA
stop,
session.
stand up,
I did not
and
say the
move
question.
around for
Okay,
30
what is
seconds.
it'll be over. It'll be over soon though. So the main thing is just getting us stopped so that we can do Cobalt for the second half of the day. But yeah, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.